Hi, Miss Redmond here, Desktop Publishing Teacher at Criminal Intermediate. I'm going to take you through Segment 6, completing the dates section of your calendar. Now, when you first open your template, take note of what type workspace you are working in and change it if necessary. The best type of workspace for this project is typography. Now, another important item you need to be aware of is the Pages panel. This is where you will go to easily find the specific pages that you're working on, and it will help you switch pages easily. As you can see, there are 12 pages already created for you. You just need to make sure you're working on the correct one. So now I know that I'm on page 1 for January. I can minimize the panel and start working. Now let's review the instruction sheet for the text requirements. As you can see, you can have no more than 3 fonts per calendar page. The days of the week and the dates should be the same non-decorative serif font. This will help the overall readability of your calendar and to make it look more professional. For my January page, I'm going to use the California FB font. Alright, you can click right into the table page and start typing. And I want mine to be centered, and I want to change the kerning a little bit. So I get it like I want it. Press tab and it'll take you to the next date. Now notice everything went back to the default, so I have to do it all over again. Now there is an easy trick to do this. If you watch the extra video on setting character styles, it'll help you do this faster, it'll save you a lot of time, and it'll just help you in the long run, trust me. Now that I have my days of the week, I'm going to start putting in the dates. Refer to the calendar sheet provided by your teachers so you know when the month starts and when it ends. January starts on a Sunday, so that makes it pretty easy. The next thing you need to decide is where you want the alignments of your dates. Choose wisely because you'll stick with it for all 12 months. I'm going to put mine in the top left. So I'm going to change it to align right. I have to change it back to my font that I wanted and start typing. I'm going to make mine just a little bit bigger. Press tab and looky there. I'm right back where I started with the default. So I have to go over it all over again. Character styles would really come in handy here. So if you're not yet convinced that you need to know how to do it, you should be. So go check those out. I promise you will not be sorry. Alright, now that I have all my days of the week and my dates laid out, it's time to start adding in the holidays. Note the requirements that the month and the holiday text must be the same legible font. That means you can use a decorative font if you choose, but make sure it's one that can be read. I'm going to use one called Dad Hand. I'm going to make my text box and my first required one is New Year's Day. Okay, I need to change it how I want it. Don't try to add the holiday into the date square that's already there. It's only going to mess you up later. Decide where you want to put your calendar or your holidays and using the guide on the ruler to help you. See the purple lines that show up? Use that to help you. Because again, you're going to want to align your holidays the same way throughout the entire month. Each holiday needs its own text box. So check it out. I make another text box and I'm back to my default. So guess what's going to help there? You got it. The character styles. So check out that video right after you finish this one, and it's going to help you tremendously from now all the way through your calendar. Okay, so I have all my holidays in that I need for January. Make sure that they're all lined up. You don't want to have one text box in the bottom, one around. You do not want it to look like some gremlins just threw up on your page. So use your guides and make everything look like it goes together. Stick to these text requirements and you'll not only get the best grade possible, but you will have an outstanding professional looking calendar. Experiment, try new things, but above all else, have fun. Oh, and P.S., check out that calendar style, that character style video. I promise you won't be sorry.